Welcome to the EA Power Hour. My name is Zeke Peach and I'm with Electro-Automatic, the leader in programmable DC power supplies, bidirectional power supplies, and electronic loads. Today I will discuss how to program a voltage ramp in this PSI 9040-60. This feature is also available in our PSI, EL, ELR, and PSB products. So basically, we have a built-in sequencer in our PSI and many of our other products, as well as a function generator. And this allows you to program them or simulate various conditions out in the real world. Today, we're going to be more or less simulating a battery as it's discharging. And in order to do that, a battery starts out at one voltage and then slowly, as it discharges, goes down to another voltage where we determine that the voltage or the battery is discharged at that point. In order to do that, we've got a PSI power supply right here, and then we've got our electronic load EL9080 that's connected to the output. So the first thing we're going to do is go into our menu, and then function generator, and we've got a ramp down here. We're going to select ramp and voltage ramp. And then we've got some parameters we've got to set. So we've always got a little nice display here that shows T1 and T2 and what those values represent, as well as AE and AS, which are your start and end points. So today we're going to ramp from a 12-volt battery down to 4-volt, which in this simulation will indicate that the battery is discharged completely. And we're going to do that basically for 1 millisecond increments, and it's going to start, 1 millisecond, and it's going to go take 60 seconds to get to T2. So T1 is going to start at 1 millisecond, and then for the next 59.001 seconds, it's going to ramp down to 4 volts. So we'll hit next. Here's our starting voltage, and we want to start and have a voltage program just to start off with. We're going to start at 12 volts, just like our battery would. Current limit is set to 60 amps, power limit 150 watts. And all we're going to do is hit load. Now we're ready to go. I'm going to hit turn the input on for our electronic load. And now see, we've got some current being drawn from the power supply, and now I'm going to hit start. And you can see that the voltage is ramping down as we programmed it to. The wattage is also coming down as the voltage multiplied by the current equaling the total power is also coming down. And then we can also look over here on electronic load and see the voltage, which is being controlled by the power supply, is also coming down. And in this case, the current being drawn at 10 amps is being controlled by the electronic load. And luckily, this test is fairly quick. We'll be down to 5 volts here in just a second. And at that point, basically, the power supply should stop at 4 volts. Almost there, and there we are, stopped at 4 volts. So that concludes our test.